For the past 13 days, groups of migrants have been dropped off at the Oceanside transit station by Customs and Border Protection. They've been getting help from volunteers and nonprofits who've set up tables full of food and resources to help the disoriented migrants. That includes telling the migrants where they are, calling their sponsors, helping them book a flight, and get them to the airport. All that has been laid on the shoulders of the local nonprofits and volunteers.
It's just not sustainable. We don't have the manpower, the woman power to get this thing done over the long term. We really need all local agencies to step in and be a partner. It's the only way that we keep this from becoming a humanitarian crisis.
Oceanside City Council member Eric Joyce says the county needs to lend some resources. To that, San Diego County Supervisor Jim Desmond said,
"We just don't have those resources, and the nonprofits, when I was in Oceanside, asked me for more money and funds, and I says, well, what homeless program do you want me to take that from? And they say, well, none. And it's like, well, we don't have just extra money laying around."
Desmond said with no end in sight, the county can't take on funding something that is the federal government's responsibility. So at Tuesday's board meeting, Desmond and Chairwoman Nora Vargas are presenting a humanitarian crisis declaration to send to the federal government.
It's really a position that we're taking, to ask the federal government, don't go beyond your capacity here in San Diego County. And we're asking for funding, and we're asking for no lateral transfers. This is really more of an ask and a declaration. And it's really a declaration of a humanitarian crisis here, because it's not fair to the people that live near these transit centers or these drop-off sites, nor is it fair to the migrants. I mean, the first question they ask the migrants when they get off the bus is, where am I?
Desmond said another idea has been to work with Customs and Border Protection and the nonprofits to send the migrants to one location closer to the San Diego airport, rather than multiple transit centers throughout the county. Congressman Mike Levin got a first-hand look at the setup helping the migrants in Oceanside on Monday.
Everybody needs to do their part, and I think we all have a role to play. And at the federal level, what I think we need to do long-term is comprehensive immigration reform, acknowledge that our system is broken. In the near term, it's try to provide whatever funding that we can with whatever available resources are out there to try to help this region and this community.
But with a government shutdown looming this week, it might take some time for any resources to arrive. In the meantime, migrants continue to be dropped off, and volunteers are there to greet them. Tania Thorne, KPBS News.